everybody, it is me, Alexa, and I have a new haircut. Other than that, I will be indeed reacting to the Bigil official trailer. It is directed by Atlee and starring Thalapathy Vijay, as well as Nayanthara, Jackie Shroff, and Vivek and Kathir. So I have reacted to the song Vritanam from this movie a little while back, and I recently reacted to the song Kuti Story, which is of course by Vijay as well, or he's singing in it as well in his movie. So I'm excited to watch this trailer for it because I really did enjoy the song. I thought it was very fun, upbeat. The Vritanam, I also liked Kuti Story, but I also really liked Vritanam song. So I'm interested to see the trailer for the movie that it's from. Yeah, so let's jump on in.
Kekala.
Good morning, coach.
Kekala.
Good morning, coach.
Sattama.
Good morning, coach.
Okay.
என்ன நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க இந்த ஃபெடரேஷன்ல ஏதோ ரவுடி கூட்டி வந்து கோச்ன்றாங்க.
Bigil, he's the pride of a nation.
Bigil.
Hey.
That's a cool title card.
செஞ்சிட்டா போச்சு.
They keep like just barely not showing us his face. Ooh, A.R. Rahman, yep.
ரொம்ப
Talented guy.
காதலுக்கு மரியாதையெல்லாம் உனக்கு மறந்தே போச்சு. அண்ணா
விளையாட்டால தான் நம்மளோட அடையாளமே மாறப்போகுது.
ஒரு ரவுடிக்கோ ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் மேனுக்கோ என்ன சார் சம்பந்தம்?
உனக்கு ஃபுட்பால்ல ஏதாவது கொஞ்சம் தெரியுமா?
ஏதோ சதாய்க்கிறானுங்க அந்த ஸ்டேட் பசங்க.
நான் ஒண்ணு வசதியான விட்டு பிள்ளைங்களே சார்.
எங்க அப்பாவும் உண்டு, எங்க அம்மாவும் உண்டு. பிற நான் எப்படி இருப்பேன்?
புள்ளிங்களாம் கிரவுண்ட்ல விளையாட்டோம். நம்ம வெளியே விளையாடலாமா சொல்லலாம்? ஃபுட்பால் எல்லாம் தெரியாது. ஆனா எங்க ஆட்டம் வெறித்தனமா இருக்கும்.
This looks good.
யாரால ராய் பண்ணால மைகிள்னால
Nice. Again. So, oh, does it mean whistle? Nice. Okay, that looks really good. I thought the shots were really well done. The action shots, especially with the slow motion, capturing like sports and stuff is really tricky. I'm sure in this it's slightly less because they probably are like doing each move specifically, but I think they did it in a way that's well and kind of corresponds with how they are able to do it live in a game. It seemed, of course, much more cinematic than that. So it seemed like Vijay's character, Bigil, I hope I'm saying that right now, I tried to listen to whenever they said it, but it seems like I really like that his character has that kind of juxtaposition between being like a rowdy and then it also seems a really good football player, or soccer as we call it only here in America. I don't know why. Why don't we just call it football? It makes more sense than what we call football because they don't even use their feet much, but whatever, I don't decide the names of things, but we'll call it football for this because that is what pretty much the entire world calls it. I do enjoy a good sports movie, especially like, you know, underdogs coming up, winning. It's always fun and a good time to like root for them and watch their story as it evolves, and I think that this will be, seems like it's a really, or it already is out, not will be. This is a really like strong, powerful one, especially for women athletes who overarchingly do not get as much credit as men athletes. It just, men's sports tend to be more popular in like audience and such, so it's really cool to see movies about these strong women, as it said in the middle, dedicated to all women. Always good to see. Hooray, woman. As a woman, I'm very supportive of them. But yeah, so I think it's really cool, and I really liked this part where he's talking with the one girl, and she says, like, we're not from, like, any, I can't remember her exact wording, it was something like, we're not from any huge families, like, we aren't here because we have some name behind us, we're here because we're good at this, and this is what we love to do, and this is their drive. So I think that it's going to be a really strong, or it is a really strong and compelling story that I really want to watch. I haven't watched a sports movie in a while, as I may have already said, but this might be the one that I watch. I think that it seems like Vijay's character, I like his like character traits that we see in this, with, as I was saying earlier, like the difference between the two like sides of his life, where it's more rowdy. And I really loved the one shot they did where he's like kicking someone's face, and then it cuts to him kicking a ball with like the same kind of movement to it. I thought that was really well done and well put together. So yeah, I'm really just interested to see how it all ends up playing out, because I mean, sports movies can either be kind of boring sometimes, or they can be like really compelling. It's all about the characters, because you have to root for those characters, or else it's not a good movie. So they have to really bring that emotion into them so that you want them to win, and then it can be a really amazing film. And honestly, it's the same way with all films, not just sports ones. You have to want your main character to get what they need by the end. You have to like be on their side and kind of rooting for them, or rooting against them, or in some way, you know, depending on what kind of hero it is. And it's definitely, I think that it's almost a little more important for its sports films, because it's sports films. Blah, I can't talk today. Because you have kind of the whole team you have to root for. So Vijay's character kind of comes in as the coach, and they're all a little miffed by that. They're like, why is he here? He's a rowdy, he's not a football player. But it seems that as they go on and continue to like get to know him, and he continues to work with them, that I think he's gonna end up being a really great coach, and they're gonna hopefully win their game, and it'll be really great, inspiring, and awesome. Overall, I really love the coloring. Whenever they're on the sports field, it is just so bright, like those distinct lines in the grass, and it's just, yeah, it's so well lit and bright. It just really like, it looks really cool and dynamic, and you're able to fully see like all their movements and such, and I think that is really smart and compelling. But then they also do have darker scenes, like when the two girls are boxing, and then there's that thing with all the red around it. I think that might be from the Varathanam song. I remember that it was really like, had a lot of reds, and it was kind of darker, but it was really like still happy, cheerful song, but the coloring of it was just a bit like it was nighttime. So it seems like they have a few of that in here as well. So I think that and the overall color palette of it's really beautiful. It's very strong and vibrant, which I'm a big fan of. So yeah, I'm interested. I might have to watch this movie, you know? I actually have not seen a full movie with Thalapathy Vijay yet, but there are so many of you that are such big fans of him that I feel like I need to watch one, so I'll have to move those up onto the watch list higher, so and definitely watch them. Yeah. Alright, leave me all of your favorite Thalapathy Vijay movies down below, and I will try and get to them very soon, because, I mean, y'all seem to love him a lot, so I definitely want to find out why. I mean, even seeing glimpses of him in these trailers and songs, I really like his voice in the songs that I've heard, like singing, and he seems like he does a good job with acting as well, so definitely interested to see some of his movies. So leave me your recommendations down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye!